Chapter 1. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Global Slaughter, Awakening SSS-level Talent from the Start. Author, Young Master Qin. Logline, billions of people worldwide are thrust into a deadly celestial arena. Nations like America, China, and Japan are pitted against each other in a brutal contest for survival, but Qin Feng starts with a game-breaking advantage. He awakens an SSS-level talent, endless extraction. He can extract anything and everything, even powers from gods and demons. Extraction successful. You gain spatial abilities. Extraction successful. You gain temporal abilities. Extraction successful. Strength increased by 100. Extraction successful. Agility increased by 100. Extraction successful. You obtained an A-level talent. Extraction successful. You obtained an S-level talent. Extraction successful. You obtained an SS-level talent. And so, Qin Feng begins his journey of limitless acquisition. Chapter 1, Awakening. SSS-level talent. The celestial slaughter games are about to begin. This is humanity's last chance for salvation. Able-bodied individuals aged 15 to 50 from every corner of the globe will be transported to the arena simultaneously. A savage world teeming with colossal beasts, rampant demons, and warring races. Death and peril await, but so do unparalleled resources and opportunities. There, you can die at any moment, or achieve eternal life. Good luck. The chilling, disembodied voice echoed in the minds of billions. Pandemonium erupted. In a cramped apartment in China, Qin Feng, mid-drag on a cigarette, froze at the sudden voice. He reeled. The next instant, a blinding flash engulfed him, yanking him into a spiraling vortex. When the light subsided, he found himself in a crude, unfamiliar cabin. It was a barebones shack, with a dirt floor, grimy walls, and not even a bed. Welcome to Novice Village number 911. Initial population, 1,000. You are now inside a novice cabin. Reminder, the novice cabin is divinely protected. No one can enter without your permission. Reminder, resting in the novice cabin doubles your stamina and energy regeneration. Reminder, you now have access to the heavenly Dao interface. A flood of information flooded Qin Feng's brain. With a mental command, a translucent panel shimmered into existence before him. Two options were displayed at the bottom right. Personal stats, chat channel. Focusing on personal stats, a new page appeared. Name, Qin Feng. Level, 1, 0/100. Strength, 8, Agility, 9, Constitution, 8, Energy, 28, Talent, Unawakened, Skills, none, Combat Rating, 1 star. After reviewing the information, Qin Feng's curiosity was piqued. If his combat rating was 1 star, what did that even mean? He clicked on the chat channel. It was already blowing up. User avatars were popping up all over the place, unfiltered and unedited, showing everyone's true faces. Next to each avatar were the user's name and age. Qin Feng spotted his own avatar, still handsome, and listed as 22. He quickly skimmed over the appearances, zeroing in on the frantic messages. The chat was pure chaos. I'm stuck in this cabin. I'm freaking out. What's going on? We've been thrown into some kind of death game by the heavenly Dao. We're gonna die. Wah. I don't have a boyfriend. I don't want to die. Calm down, girl. We're not necessarily doomed. Let's compare stats. I'm 1 star. What about everyone else? Same. 1 star. Another 1 star here. Looks like we're all starting at the same level. Not exactly. I'm right on the cusp of 2 stars. Whoa. How'd you manage that? What are your strength, agility, constitution, and energy levels? Strength 18, agility 13, constitution 14, energy 7. Strength 18. Mine's only 9. You're twice as strong. Damn. Those stats are insane. I'm sticking with you from now on. Thanks, everyone. I'm Wang Chang, a boxing enthusiast. I train a lot, so my strength is higher. So, higher stats equal a higher combat rating. Yeah. I'm so jealous of Wang Chang. He's basically a 1-star elite, and we're just regular 1-stars. Qin Feng got the gist of things. Combat rating seemed to be directly tied to the 4 core stats. Improving those stats would boost your combat power. Most people seemed stuck at 1 star, with only a few close to breaking through. He lurked in the channel for a while longer, learning that this was the chat for Novice Village number 911 and that the global chat wasn't available yet, based on the data being shared. The average human stats seemed to hover around 10 for each category. Qin Feng glanced at his own stats. His strength, agility, and constitution were all below 10, probably because he was always kind of skinny, but his energy level was a whopping 28, the highest energy anyone else had reported was 13, less than half his score. Just then, the heavenly Dao voice boomed in everyone's minds again. Announcement: in 1 minute, your innate talents will be awakened based on your stats and inherent nature. Reminder: innate talents are ranked from F to SSS, with F being the weakest and SSS being the strongest. Reminder: talents ranked SS or higher are unique. Good luck. The announcement sent the chat into overdrive. Holy crap. Talent awakening time. I'm so hyped. I hope I don't get something totally useless. Yeah. I'm terrified of getting a garbage talent. Wait, what does unique mean for SS level talents and above? It means each SS level, or higher, talent is one of a kind. No 2 people will ever have the exact same SS talent. Whoa. SS talents must be ridiculously powerful and rare. Of course, Qin Feng was getting anxious. What kind of talent would he get? A beam of light descended from the heavens and landed on his head. Almost immediately, a blinding golden aura erupted from his body, accompanied by a voice in his mind: congratulations. You have awakened the SSS-level talent, Endless Extraction. What? He actually got an SSS-level talent. Qin Feng was ecstatic. Chapter 2, First Kill. Stunned silence. Okay, so what does Endless Extraction do? Focusing his thoughts on the talent section, a brief description appeared: Endless Extraction, initiates extraction from any target, with unpredictable results. The explanation was vague, but he figured he'd need to experiment to figure it out. He wondered what talents everyone else got. Switching over to the chat channel, he found it bursting with excitement. Ha! I awakened. I got an E-level talent, Strength Enhancement. Doubles my strength when I use it. Sweet. I got Speed Enhancement. Doubles my speed on activation. Not bad. I got Constitution Enhancement. Doubles my defense when I use my talent. Hell yeah. I got D-level talent, Flame Manipulation. Whoa. I can control ice. I'm not just some regular Joe anymore, I'm a freaking superhero. Haha. This is awesome. This whole world is awesome. I got Enhanced Sense of Smell. Improves my sense of smell tenfold. Lame. It's the worst F-level talent ever. Chapter 2. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Visual Enhancement, the lamest F-class. Big whoop. Right then, everyone started unlocking their powers. Some were stoked, others bummed. Qin Feng quietly checked the screen, hoping someone had scored an S-level talent or better. Just then, the system chimed in again. Announcement: talent awakening for this newbie village is complete. 787 awakened F-level talents. 194 awakened E-level talents. 17 awakened D-level talents. 2 awakened C-level or higher talents. Whoa. Looks like most people got stuck with F and E-level talents. Less than 2% pulled a D-level. Crap. Doesn't that make his SSS-level talent ridiculously rare? Qin Feng's eyes lit up. Wait a minute, 2 people got talents above C-level, and he's one of them. Who's the other one? With that in mind, Qin Feng checked out the chat. Dude. Only 17 out of 1,000 people got D-level. How many out of the world's 10 billion have an SSS level? Forget SSS, even S level is a long shot in the dark. I bet out of 10 billion people, nobody's rolling SSS. Man, it's tough to get a good talent. Yeah. D-level talents are strong, C-level are insane. True. 2 C-levels in our village, who are they? C-level gods, step up and say hi. Yeah. Come on out, let us worship you. Just then, a young guy named Lu Xian popped in. Lu Xian, hey everyone, I got C-level, magnetic manipulation. Whoa. Magnetic control. Sounds awesome. Yeah. Like Magneto or what? Lu Xian, hook me up. I'm riding with you from now on. Big brother Lu Xian, I'm all yours. The chat channel went wild, everyone sucking up to Lu Xian. Wait, 2 talents are above sea level. Who's the other? Other high roller, drop a line. Everyone was hyped. Seeing this, Qin Feng quietly bailed from the chat. His talent is too much, can't spill the beans, who knows who might get jealous in this crazy kill or be killed world. More importantly, he's only a 1-star fighter, a total weakling, can't protect himself. His SSS level ability is his ace in the hole, his lifeline, can't show it off. Besides, he still doesn't know what the heck endless extraction does. Just then, the system's voice came again. Announcement. From now on, you can leave the wooden hut and enter the newbie village. In 10 seconds, the newbie assessment will begin. Assessment content: all players must reach level 10 within 7 days. Failure to meet the standard will result in immediate elimination. Those who perform well will be generously rewarded. Upgrade method: hunt all kinds of beasts, monsters, and obtain energy upgrades from them. Whoosh! As soon as the prompt finished, a rusty knife fell from the sky in a beam of light. Qin Feng caught it easily. Newbie short knife, attack power +2, a rusty short knife, a must-have for every newbie, tier 0 equipment. The target of attack power is the power index. 1 point of strength increases attack power by 1 point. Not bad. Adds 2 points to attack. Qin Feng gripped the handle and swung it a few times. That's when it hit him. He touched the blade and activated his innate ability, endless extraction. Whoosh! A flash of white light. The rust vanished before his eyes, the blade went cold and shiny, brand new. Qin Feng turned his hand over, his palm full of rust and flakes. Endless extraction successful. You have extracted the rust and residue of the novice short knife, and the novice short knife has been promoted to a refined steel knife. Exquisite steel knife, attack power +5, tier 1 item. Whoa! Turns out endless extraction works like that. Nice. Qin Feng was pumped. In just seconds, his newbie knife went from tier 0 to tier 1, attack power up to 5, then, he figured, what the hell, stroked the blade and went for another extraction. Endless extraction failed. Target quality is too low, extraction limit has been reached. Figures. Qin Feng swung the steel knife, totally stoked. At least at the start, his weapon is better than everyone else's. Just then, he heard noise outside the hut. He hurried over, threw open the door, and saw rows of cabins. People were streaming out of the huts, men and women, young and old, looked around curiously. Qin Feng took it all in. This is newbie village. Besides the huts, there's a square on the other side. After leaving the huts, people headed towards the square in groups, buzzing with chatter. If we don't hit level 10, we're toast. Heaven's practically forcing us to go out and kill monsters. Yeah. Only 7 days for the newbie test, can't mess around. So nervous. Me too. Team up. Sure. Qin Feng saw everyone clutching rusty newbie knives. He played it cool, joined the crowd and walked towards newbie village square. Reaching the square, Qin Feng spotted a light curtain on the other side. The newbie village's shield. Past the shield, a brutal killing field. Hundreds of people were already gathered in the square, chattering non-stop, but nobody dared step past the shield. New to the game, everyone scared. Nobody wants to be a hero. Don't know what's out there. Yeah. How tough are the beasts? Just then, a loud boom, everyone jumped and looked. Qin Feng was shocked, turned and saw a ripped dude smash a boulder with one punch. Seeing the guy, he recognized Wang Chang, the one-star ultimate fighter. Whoa! That strength, everyone was amazed. I know him. Wang Chang, one-star ultimate. One-star ultimate's that awesome. Wang Chang, what talent do you have? Wang Chang was surprised, staring blankly at the rubble. Hearing the question, he snapped out of it and grinned. I got a D-level talent, Power Surge. Triples my strength when I use it. Everyone was shocked again. Whoa! D-level talent. No wonder Wang Chang's so strong. D-level's a game changer. I got E-level power boost, only doubles, one level below Wang Chang. Lucky you got E-level, I'm stuck with F. Most people got F and E-level, less than 2 in 100 hit D. So jealous of the D-level talents. Even more jealous of the 2 C-levels. Yeah. Lu Xian's one, who's the other? Super jealous. In the crowd, Qin Feng overheard and chuckled, looks like they think he only got a C-level. Wang Chang's at the limit of 1 star. With his D-level talent, he's gonna be a beast. Totally. The crowd kept talking, looking at Wang Chang with awe. Hearing the compliments, Wang Chang felt great, a little too big for his britches. He looked around, saw nobody daring to leave the village, and couldn't help feeling proud. Chapter 3. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Alright everyone, I'm heading out to scout the monsters and give you all a heads up. With that, he grabbed his rusty starter knife and strutted out of the newbie village. The crowd watched him, silent. Soon, Wang Chang stepped past the barrier and left the village, but moments later, a blood-curdling scream echoed from outside. Announcement: Novice Wang Chang has been killed by a level 1 Snowfang rabbit. The announcement flashed in everyone's minds. The crowd was stunned. Chapter 3, Surprise. Non-stop loot. A few minutes ago, Wang Chang was practically a superhero to these people. Now, he was dead, and taken out by the weakest level 1 monster. Everyone was speechless. Survival was way harder than they thought. Soon, a faint whiff of blood drifted in from outside. Wang Chang's blood, a grim reminder that death in this game was real. Panic started to set in. Just then, a system notification popped up. Reminder: Level 1 monsters are rated 3 stars, Level 2 monsters are 4 stars, Level 3 monsters are 5 stars, and so on. Combat power ratings are based on base stats, excluding talent abilities. Reminder: the newbie village is protected by a barrier. Monsters can't enter, but that protection drops after the newbie period. The announcements triggered a full-blown panic. Guys, we can't just sit here and die. We gotta kill monsters and level up, or we're toast. Let's team up. Strength in numbers. Yeah. Anyone wanna team up? Come over here. Let's show off our stats and talents so we can coordinate. Good idea. People started scrambling. Lu Xian, with his C-level talent, instantly became the hottest commodity. Even the D-level talent holders were getting picked up. Qin Feng watched silently, unfazed. Teaming up meant revealing his stats and talents. No way he was doing that. He wasn't about to expose his ace in the hole. Pretty soon, 1,000 or so people had formed 200 or so groups and marched off in a swarm. 15 minutes later, Qin Feng was the only one left in the square. He could hear fierce fighting outside the village entrance. Soon, the sounds of combat faded. Turns out, humans still had the advantage in numbers, making short work of the monsters at the village gate. Eventually, even the commotion at the entrance died down. Qin Feng knew the teams were gone. Time for him to make his move. Taking a deep breath, he gripped his steel knife and headed for the village entrance. Stepping past the barrier, he surveyed the scene. A meadow stretched out before him. With mountains, forests, and a river in the distance, weeds and shrubs grew everywhere, some taller than he was, giving the place a raw, untamed feel. A breeze carried a thick, coppery smell, reminder that this was a world of kill or be killed. His life could end at any moment. He nervously tightened his grip on the knife handle and scanned his surroundings. When he felt like the coast was clear, he cautiously moved forward. He hadn't gone far when he spotted Wang Chang's body. Wang Chang's chest was crushed, his stomach ripped open by monster claws, guts spilling out. It was a gruesome sight. Qin Feng recoiled in horror, but he steeled himself and approached the corpse, enduring the sickening stench. He placed a hand on Wang Chang's body, whoosh. White light pulsed from his palm, endless extraction success. Gain D-level talent, power surge. Holy crap. Power surge. Yes. Qin Feng was ecstatic, this endless extraction was insane. He'd actually snagged Wang Chang's innate ability. He hurriedly checked his talent list. Talent, endless extraction, SSS level, power surge, D-level, power surge, strength talent, triple strength. He had a new talent, alright, his base strength was 8. Now, with power surge, he was rocking a 24, his power just skyrocketed. So, that's how endless extraction works. Qin Feng was excited about the possibilities. Wang Chang was strong, but he lacked speed and defense. Looks like a balanced build was key to getting stronger. No weak links. Huh. What's that? Qin Feng spotted a monster corpse lying in the grass a few yards ahead. He hurried over. It was a massive rabbit, 5 feet long, covered in gray fur with blood-red fangs, a level 1 blood-fang rabbit, the very thing that killed Wang Chang, except, it had been beaten to a pulp by the humans from before. Half its head was gone. Qin Feng didn't care. He rushed forward and laid a hand on the blood-fang rabbit, whoosh. White light flashed. A jolt of energy surged from the blood-fang rabbit into him. He felt a warmth spread through his body, his strength growing, endless extraction success. Gained 2 strength. Awesome. 2 strength points. His strength stat was now 10, finally at a normal adult level. Combined with his power surge, his strength was tripled, putting him on par with someone with a strength of 30. Wait, could he extract multiple times from these corpses? He focused and tried to activate his talent again. Endless extraction failed. Reminder, targets below level 20 will reach the extraction limit after 1 successful extraction. Got it. Qin Feng was bummed. Still, he wasn't done. He was going to find more corpses. Keep the endless extraction going. Those teams were long gone, and they probably left a trail of dead monsters behind them. If he followed their path, he might be able to scavenge some kills. With that thought, Qin Feng spun around, returned to Wang Chang's body, and picked up the rusty starter knife. It was junk gear. Everyone treated it like trash, but in Qin Feng's hands, junk could become gold. He ran his hand along the blade, palm glowing with white light. Endless extraction success. Extracted rust and impurities from the starter knife. The starter knife has been upgraded to a refined steel knife. Refined steel knife, attack +5, tier 1 item. Nice. Another tier 1 item. He was on a roll. He brandished the knife, looked around, and saw a dozen or so paths. He picked the one with the most footprints and took off. More people meant more dead monsters, and more monsters meant more loot for him. Chapter 4, Scavenging. Another surprise. Qin Feng had barely taken a few steps when a system announcement popped up. Announcement: Novice Liu has been killed by a level 1 dire rat. Qin Feng was shocked. That was the second newbie death, and they were in a group. Whatever they ran into had to be serious. He changed his mind and quickly abandoned the crowded path, opting for a less traveled one. A thought struck him. When he extracted Wang Chang, he got an innate ability. Chapter 4. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Extracting from a level 1 blood-fang rabbit gets you 2 strength points. Clearly, level 1 beasts aren't built like humans. The level 1 beast is weak and unskilled, but physically strong, hence the attribute points. He might as well hunt down Liu's body and snag a new talent. It'd be a better use of his time, so he chose the least traveled path. Fewer people meant higher risks. He had no idea where anyone went. Just guessing based on that logic, grabbing his 2 knives, he charged in that direction. Announcement: Novice Zhou Cheng was killed by a level 1 vicious beast rodent, giant rat. Another one bites the dust. Also taken down by a giant rat. Qin Feng was stunned. They probably bought the farm in the same place. This group walked into something way worse than I thought. At least it's something a group couldn't handle, taking out 2 people, should I still go? He hesitated, then hurried onward, fortune favors the bold. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Qin Feng carefully crept through the bushes, playing it safe. This world's a death trap, and one wrong move, you're worm food. He only had 1 life, and he was holding onto it. Besides, where he was headed could be a real buzzkill. 15 minutes later, he reached a small valley. Even before getting close, he smelled blood. He grabbed his waist, using the tall weeds for cover as he approached. The valley was a wreck, covered in footprints, claw marks, and broken bushes, signs of a brutal fight. In the center, 2 mangled corpses lay sprawled. One was a fat guy in a chef's uniform, the other a woman in a black skirt. The stench of blood hung heavy, splattered everywhere. Qin Feng got a little pumped seeing those bodies. His hunch was right, 2 more talents up for grabs. He didn't rush over, though. Next to the corpses, a massive, black rat, over 3 feet long, with razor teeth, a nasty snarl, and a violent aura, stood guard. That had to be the level 1 vicious beast rodent, giant rat. Now, Qin Feng was starting to get the lay of the land. A level 1 beast packs a 3-star punch, but they're all brawn, no brains. Humans, on the other hand, awaken with innate abilities. It's the universe balancing the scales. Qin Feng's combat rating was only 1 star. Normally, he'd be no match for this giant rat, but lucky for him, the rat's back legs were busted and blood gushed from several gashes. It was practically on its last legs. A group must have jumped it, leaving it for dead. Perfect time for a cleanup. He figured he could take down a rat this busted, so Qin Feng clutched his waist, creeping toward the giant rat under the cover of the weeds. 16 feet, 13 feet, 10 feet, 6 feet. Just when Qin Feng was 3 feet from the giant rat, it seemed to sense him, snapping out of its daze and whipping its head around. Qin Feng lunged, his left hand flashing, and slammed his knife into the rat's throat. Squeak. 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 The rat shrieked. It tried to dodge, but with 2 busted legs, it was stuck in place. In a last-ditch move, it swatted the steel knife with its paw. Wham! That rat had some serious power. The steel knife went flying, but, in that instant, Qin Feng's right hand became a blur, sinking another steel knife into the rat. That was his backup. Thunk! Blood spurted. Fueled by his power surge talent, Qin Feng punched through the beast's thick fur with 1 blow, burying it deep in the giant rat's throat. Squeak. Squeak. The giant rat let out a piercing wail. Huh. Qin Feng yanked out the steel knife. Blood sprayed 10 feet in every direction. Gurgle. Gurgle. The giant rat gurgled, blood bubbling from its throat and mouth, before finally collapsing, its head lolling to the side. A level 1 beast that took 4 or 5 people to bring down became his cleanup job. Whoosh. A white light shot from the giant rat and flooded into Qin Feng's body. Successfully killed a level 1 giant rat, plus 30 energy points. Qin Feng felt a surge of warmth. At the same time, the level bar popped into his head. Level 1, 30 out of 100. Killing a level 1 beast nets you 30 energy, leveling from level 1, 0 out of 100, to level 1, 30 out of 100. So, with 100 energy points, he could hit level 2. That's a good sign. Happy, Qin Feng approached again, placing his hand on the giant rodent. A flash of white light. That comfy feeling washed through him once more. Endless extraction success. Gained 2 dexterity attributes. Boom. His agility index rose to 11, putting him ahead of the average adult, and his strength bumped up. 2, right now, 2 bigger prizes sat waiting. Thinking that, Qin Feng walked to the woman's body beside him. Chapter 5 2 stars. Combat power up. Reaching the woman's corpse, Qin Feng put his palm on her. Whoosh. White light flashed. Endless extraction success. Acquired E-level talent, speed boost. Speed boost, agility talent, double speed. Sweet. Another talent. Speed boost, aka, agility boost. So, with this talent, his agility was essentially at 22, double that of a normal adult. That seriously upped his game. Then, Qin Feng went over to the fat guy. He was in chef's gear, so he probably cooked for a living. Qin Feng put his palm on the fat guy. whoosh. Endless extraction success. Acquired F-rank talent, enhanced sense of smell. Enhanced sense of smell, senses are 10x more powerful. This time, he'd snagged the weakest talent possible, a basic sensory boost, but Qin Feng was thrilled to hear that an enhanced sense of smell would be a game changer. This grassland was huge, and finding bodies wasn't going to be easy. Now that his sense of smell was 10 times stronger, he could sniff out corpses, making it 10 times easier than before. He could also use his nose to pick up beast stink and dodge danger early, so this smell boost was worth its weight in gold. Soon, Qin Feng finished mopping up. He picked up the steel knife the giant rat had knocked away. Then, he grabbed the 2 dead novices' knives, wrapped them in the fat man's chef's coat, and slung them over his back. That stuff could be traded for supplies. After doing that, he checked his stats, breathing a sigh of relief. In under an hour, his strength and agility were adult level, and he'd unlocked 3 innate abilities. His combat power was officially 1 star, but with all his innate abilities, his real strength was more like 2 stars, maybe even the top of 2 stars. After all, combat ratings only check out those core stats, ignoring talents, because talents change things, they can't be added in, so, ratings from Tiandao were only a rough guide. Chapter 5. You are listening at novelfull.audio. This reference is okay for judging a monster's strength, but it's way off when it comes to humans. Especially someone like Qin Feng, who's got a ton of different skills. He'd be seriously underestimated. After checking his info, Qin Feng closed the page. Suddenly, his face changed. He looked up, sniffing the air. His super-sensitive nose picked up a faint scent of blood drifting his way. Asterisk could be some wounded animal asterisk, he thought. Just then, he heard voices and footsteps in the distance. Damn it! Talk about bad luck. We ran into 2 giant rats. They took out one of our guys. Yeah. We all got banged up, and Li Yu and Zhou Qing bought the farm. Lucky for us, Mr. Who had a good idea and we fell back while fighting and tricked the giant rat into that pit. Worked like a charm. Hey, quiet down. That other giant rat was messed up pretty bad. I wonder if it got away. Let's get over there quick and finish it off. Let's go. But the footsteps hurried off. Qin Feng was stunned. Sounds like they're heading this way. Turns out there were 7 of them. They ran into 2 giant rats. After a major scrap, they took down 1 rat, but Li Yu and Zhou Qing were killed. The other 5 got hurt. Seeing things going south, they retreated while fighting, and finally used some smarts and the terrain to kill the rat they were chasing. Now they're coming back to finish off the wounded one. Crap, thought Qin Feng. He dove into the bushes and took off. No need to start a fight. Besides, he didn't want to get in their way. With his speed talent, Qin Feng was super agile and fast. His enhanced sense of smell let him plan his route ahead of time. In seconds, he was gone. Soon after, he heard some angry shouts behind him. Who's poaching our kill? Bastard! Son of a... Qin Feng heard them yelling in the distance and almost laughed. He wasn't exactly Mr. Nice Guy. Besides, in this killer world, being nice gets you killed. Grabbing resources is the name of the game. Get stronger or die trying. Qin Feng ignored them and kept hunting for bodies. About 15 minutes later, his sense of smell led him to a blood-toothed rabbit. After extracting from it, he got 2 more strength points. Then, he kept looking. Down on the newbie plains, 200 or so groups are fighting tooth and nail to kill the level 1 beasts. Qin Feng just strolls around, finding bodies and sucking up attributes. Life is good. 3 hours flew by. He'd found over a dozen dead beasts, blood-toothed rabbits, giant rats, prairie wolves, wild boars, 9-ringed snakes. He also figured out the rules. He could only suck a level 1 beast dry 3 times. Each time got him 2 points. The 4th time did nothing. After all this searching, he'd extracted every last blood-toothed rabbit, giant rat, prairie wolf, and wild boar on the plains. No need to look for those anymore. He'd only found 1 9-ringed snake so far. He'd also found 7 dead humans. He only scavenged 1 corpse, from which he got the F-rank talent, enhanced vision. Not bad. Qin Feng checked his progress in a bush. Name, Qin Feng. Level 1, 30/100. Strength, 20, Agility, 21, physical, 18. Energy, 30, talent, endless extraction, SSS grade, super strength enhancement, D grade, speed enhancement, E grade, smell enhancement, F grade, visual reinforcement, grade F, skill, none, combat strength evaluation, 2 stars. Finally hit 2 stars. Qin Feng was pumped. This was just the combat score. With all his talents, his overall strength was probably closer to 3, maybe even 4 stars. Right now, he could easily take down a level 1 beast, one-on-one. Chapter 6 Spirit Fruit. Surprise discovery. Qin Feng closed the attribute panel. The breeze blew by, carrying a fishy, meaty smell. Hey! That's the 9-ringed snake. Qin Feng sniffed the air and his eyes lit up. He dove off, following the scent. For the past 3 hours, everyone else had been working hard to kill beasts. He'd been wandering around, getting the lay of the land. There were only 5 level 1 beasts on the plains: the blood-toothed rabbit, the giant rat, the prairie wolf, the wild boar, and the 9-ringed snake. The first 4 were nothing special, but he could still extract from the snake twice. Too bad there weren't more of them. Now that he'd found one, he wasn't about to miss out. He sneaked forward carefully. The wind carried the scent. The closer he got, the stronger the smell became, mixed with a weird, fruity fragrance. Weird. Why does it smell fruity? Qin Feng was curious and sped up. Soon, he came to a small forest, and the smell got even stronger. He knew he was close. He hunkered down, using the bushes for cover. In this dangerous world, you had to be careful. After about 30 feet, he saw it through the bushes. Right under a big tree, a 15-foot python was coiled up. It had 9 red rings on its body. It was the 9-ringed snake. Qin Feng took a deep breath. He was pumped. After killing this snake, he could get some more energy. The snake was the strongest level 1 beast on the plains. It was also the only one that gave energy points. Qin Feng realized that energy was the hardest thing to get, and the harder it was to get, the more valuable it must be. Hey! That snake's belly. He noticed the snake's huge stomach. It looked like it had swallowed something. That's why it was coiled up, moving sluggishly. He also spotted a small mound of dirt behind the snake. Next to it was a half-foot-tall spirit grass. It had 7 fan-shaped green leaves and a red fruit the size of a ping-pong ball. That must be where the fruity smell was coming from. The snake was coiled up in front of the spirit fruit, guarding it. That thing must be a treasure. Thought Qin Feng. Otherwise, the snake wouldn't be protecting it. I'm about to hit the jackpot. He was excited and ready to pounce. He grabbed his knives and sneaked toward the snake. He got close, only 15 feet away. Suddenly, the snake turned its head. Its eyes locked on him. It had found him. Chapter 6. You are listening at novelfull.audio. As soon as he was spotted, Qin Feng stopped hiding and went straight for the giant snake. Whoosh, the air cracked as he moved, leaving a blurry trail behind him. With his speed talent, he was even faster than a prairie wolf. Hiss, the snake, startled, reared back. Qin Feng sidestepped easily, avoiding the strike. The snake was never that fast to begin with, and now, weighed down by its bloated belly, it was even slower. Qin Feng closed the distance, raising his knife. The blade glinted in the light. Crack crack, shink, scales shattered and flesh parted. Qin Feng's blade sliced through the tough hide like butter. Hiss, the snake, enraged, whipped its head around, jaws snapping. A wave of foul breath hit Qin Feng in the face. He dodged easily, creating some distance between them. Hiss, the snake, furious, lunged after him, but it only got a few feet before a thin line of blood appeared at its 7-inch mark. Thwack, shink, the cut widened, and blood gushed out. Pain shot through the snake's body, its muscles went limp, and its pupils dilated. Thump, it crashed to the ground, twitching for a moment before going still. In a single, swift strike, Qin Feng had taken it down. He exhaled, pleased with himself. This victory wasn't just about strength, it was about raw talent. He realized, for the first time, that he had a knack for this, something he'd never noticed when he was scrawny. A beam of white light shot from the snake and into his body. you have successfully killed a level 1 9-ringed poison serpent. Gained plus 40 energy points. A wave of warmth washed over Qin Feng, and a progress bar appeared in his mind. Level 1, 70/100, 40 energy points for a 9-ringed poison serpent, not bad, better than those giant rats. Just one more kill, and he'd hit level 2, leveling up wasn't so hard after all. A satisfied grin spread across his face. Little did he know, billions of people around the world would scoff at how easy he made it sound. In the early stages, humans were weak. Very few could take on a level 1 beast alone. Qin Feng walked over to the snake's corpse and placed his hand on it, a flash of white light. Endless extraction successful. Gained 2 energy attributes. Sweet. More power. Wait a second, why was this snake's belly so big? Qin Feng's eyes narrowed on the swollen abdomen. Honestly, a big reason he'd killed the snake so easily was because it was slow and clumsy. A normal, slimmed-down 9-ringed poison serpent would have been a much tougher fight. With that in mind, he took up the steel knife, held his breath against the stench, and sliced along the 7-inch wound. *Chui, star, the knife flashed, peeling back the white flesh. He gutted the snake. A human corpse, covered in slime, tumbled out. Holy crap, this snake ate someone. Qin Feng was taken aback, but he quickly regained his composure. In this death world, anyone could die at any time. It was a constant. He was starting to get used to it. He knelt down, placed a hand on the corpse, and tried to use endless extraction. He didn't even know if it would work in this situation. Star. A moment later, the familiar white light appeared. Endless extraction successful. Second time obtaining F-rank talent, visual enhancement. Qin Feng grinned. It worked. 2 talents automatically stacked and strengthened. Your visual talent has been promoted to E-rank talent, visual acuity. Visual acuity, vision enhanced 20x, with night vision ability. Successful talent evolution, automatic awakening of talent skill, Eye of True Sight. Eye of True Sight, an active skill that allows you to see the true nature of things. Yes. This is awesome. Qin Feng was ecstatic. He hadn't expected to get such a massive boost from a simple F-rank talent extraction. Apparently, he already had F-rank visual enhancement. The corpse's talent was also F-rank visual enhancement. Extracting it had stacked the 2, evolving his talent into E-rank visual acuity. Endless extraction was truly amazing. Everyone had the potential to upgrade their talents, but the conditions were insane. The difficulty was sky high, and there were level restrictions. Qin Feng's talent evolution was different. If he just kept extracting the same talent over and over, there was a good chance it would evolve. It made talent evolution way easier for him than for everyone else. Plus, when your talent evolved, there was a chance you'd awaken a talent skill. The odds were low, but when Qin Feng's visual talent evolved, he'd unlocked the Eye of True Sight. It was the first skill he'd ever mastered. Suppressing his excitement, he looked at the red spirit fruit. He activated the Eye of True Sight, and a screen popped up in his vision. Name, Crimson Python Fruit. Grade, First Order Spirit Fruit. Effects, non-toxic, enhances physical strength and increases resistance to poison. The Eye of True Sight was amazing. He instantly knew everything about the fruit. Qin Feng was overjoyed. With this skill, he could analyze anything. That was how you cornered the market on resources. And this Crimson Python Fruit was a treasure too. It actually boosted physical strength. Physical strength was his weakest point, and this fruit was exactly what he needed. He practically skipped over to the fruit, plucked it, and took a bite. It practically melted in his mouth, sweet and delicious. It tasted amazing. He devoured the whole fruit in a few bites. It hit his stomach and turned into a warm current, spreading through his body. He felt a pleasant warmth spreading from head to toe. His physique was improving rapidly. Soon, the energy had completely integrated into his body. After consuming the Crimson Python Fruit, you have gained 8 points of physical attributes. After consuming the Crimson Python Fruit, your poison resistance has increased by 100%. Holy cow, 0.8 points to his physique. And a poison resistance boost. This Crimson Python Fruit was the real deal. Qin Feng was stunned. Wait, did that spirit vine have any other uses? Chapter 7. You are listening at novelfull.audio. He couldn't help but stare at the red python grass. Now that the spiritual fruit was gone, the red python grass had withered, its 7 fan-shaped green leaves curling slightly. He activated the Eye of True Sight again. Name, red python grass. Description, a spirit grass that grows 1 leaf per year, reaching 7 leaves in 7 years, and bearing a red spirit fruit, the red python fruit, in its 7th year. Characteristics, once the red python fruit is picked, the grass automatically withers and decays within days, rendering it useless for cultivation. Whoa! This stuff is really hardcore. It only produces 1 spiritual fruit in its entire life, then kicks the bucket, which means this red python fruit can't be farmed. Weird. How did the red python fruit show up that day? Wait a minute, it must have soaked up all the good stuff from the earth and sky, born from nature itself, that makes this kind of spiritual fruit super rare. Qin Feng's eyes lit up, like he'd just cracked a code. If this spirit grass is born from absorbing nature's essence, will it still have some of that essence left before it completely dies? He reached out and stroked the spirit grass. His palm glowed with white light. The spirit grass withered before his eyes, shrinking into black, dried up grass in seconds, collapsing and dying completely. Qin Feng flipped his hand over, revealing a small ball of emerald green spiritual liquid in his palm, giving off a faint, sweet smell. Endless extraction successful. You extracted spirit grass essence from the red python grass. Spirit grass essence absorbs the spiritual power of the earth and sky. Consuming it provides a small boost to physical strength. Sweet. It actually worked. Qin Feng grinned, opened his mouth, and swallowed the essence in his palm. His mouth filled with a grassy fragrance. The essence turned into strands of energy, melting into his body with a refreshing coolness. After consuming spirit grass essence, you gained 2 points to your physical stat. Congratulations. Your combat power assessment has reached the 2-star limit. What? His combat power hit the 2-star limit. Qin Feng couldn't wait to check his stats screen. Name, Qin Feng, level 1, 70/100, strength, 20, power crazy, D grade, agility, 21, speed boost, E grade, physical, 28, antitoxin plus 100%, no inherent skill yet, energy, 32, eagle, E grade, enhanced smell, F grade, innate talent, endless extraction, SSS grade, skill, Eye of True Sight, combat assessment, 2-star limit. After reading the stats, Qin Feng was stoked. He also noticed some changes to his stat panel. It looks like everyone's talents fall into major categories: strength, agility, physical ability, and energy. Some, like his endless extraction, are in their own special category. He's got 3 of the 4 basic types of innate abilities, but nothing for physical ability. Still, he gets plus 100% antitoxin on his physical ability, which other people don't have. Even better, his combat power rating hit the 2-star limit, so he's only a little bit away from 3 stars, if you add in his various talents and abilities. He's probably 4-star level, maybe even the 4-star limit. He'd try his luck against 3 or 4 level 1 beasts right now if he had to. Not bad. This haul was awesome. After I find another dead 9-ringed venomous snake, I can ditch the novice plains and look for some new monsters. Qin Feng thought, picking up his steel knife and getting ready to head out. Wait a sec. What's this? That he noticed some messy footprints nearby. He walked over and saw not only the footprints, but also the sliding trails of a giant snake, crushing the bushes in its path. His heart leaped, and he started following the tracks. About 15 minutes later, the tracks led him to a clearing near a depression, where he could hear the sounds of fighting in the distance. He crouched low and snuck towards the sounds, using the bushes for cover. He stopped near the fight, lying prone in the bushes. He peeked through the leaves, a huge grin spread across his face. 7 humans were ganging up on a 9-ringed venomous snake, another snake corpse for him to drain dry. Chapter 8. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Grass. 1 lousy energy point. What the heck? Is my contribution that low? Did they screw up the calculations? Hey, Lee, quit whining. Heavenly Dao doles out the energy based on what we each contributed. It's totally fair. Ugh. Guess I'm just too awesome. In the distance, Qin Feng watched and a light bulb went off in his head. So, that's how the team divides the energy. Everyone pitches in and they split it up based on how much they did. It's heaven's way of helping us out, encouraging teamwork. But still, a giant snake needs 40 energy points, split 7 ways, so nobody gets much. Some poor sap only gets 1 measly point. Even the strongest guy, Lei Ju, probably didn't get 20 points. Qin Feng, on the other hand, could solo a snake and pocket all 40 energy points. Now he knew how good he had it. Just then, a blinding white light suddenly blazed around Lei Ju, making everyone jump. Qin Feng was stunned. What's happening to this dude? Why is he suddenly glowing like a Christmas tree? A moment later, the white light faded, and Lei Ju opened his eyes, grinning. Hey boss Lei, what was with the glow show? Yeah. You scared us. You okay, boss Lei? Everyone looked concerned. Lei Ju smiled calmly. I'm fine. I just leveled up. A collective gasp swept through the crowd. Whoa. Boss Lei hit level 2. Man, boss Lei, you're amazing. Yeah. I'm still at level 1, 17/100, nowhere near level 2. Everyone looked at Lei Ju with a mix of awe and envy. Hidden in the bushes, Qin Feng was a little surprised. After all this time, he was finally seeing a level 2 human. He wondered how much of a boost you get going from level 1 to level 2, judging by Lei Ju's smugness, it must be pretty significant. He ought to check him out. With that thought, he activated the Eye of True Sight on Lei Ju. Race, human, level 2, strength, 20, agility, 22, physical, 19, energy, 21, talent. Skill. Combat strength evaluation, 2 stars. Is this what level 2 looks like? Qin Feng was a little taken aback. This guy's stats were worse than his at level 1, looks like even without leveling up, he was stronger than a level 2 human. With Lei Ju's combat power, plus his talent, he barely cracked the 3-star threshold. With that kind of strength, he'd have a tough time taking down a level 1 beast. Maybe a 50-50 chance. Qin Feng's combat power was already rated at the 2-star limit. With all his talent bonuses, his overall strength was more like 4 stars, maybe even the 4-star limit. In other words, he could easily beat 3 or 4 of guys like Lei Ju, and he was only level 1, a whole level below Lei Ju. Thinking about it, Qin Feng felt a surge of confidence. Chapter 9, Holy Cow. The Lone Wolf. Just then, a middle-aged man in the crowd got all worked up. Great! Boss Lei leveled up. Now we can get revenge for Qin Jun easier. What happened to Qin Jun, Wang? Well, we were scouting ahead, me and Qin Jun. We walked right into a nest of 2 seriously poisonous 9-ringed snakes. We hauled ass as soon as we saw them. Too bad. Qin Jun was too slow. One of those snakes caught up to him and swallowed him whole. My talents for speed. I managed to lead one snake away so I could escape. You guys showed up and saved the day. We killed the snake, man. It was awful. The middle-aged man looked genuinely terrified. Lei Ju listened silently, his face grim. In just a few hours, he'd built up some serious respect with this group of newbies and they looked up to him as their leader. Even though the middle-aged man was a decade older, he called him Boss Lei. Let's go. We're avenging Qin Jun. Old Wang, lead the way, Lei Ju said coolly. Right, Boss Lei. Wang eagerly stepped forward to guide them. The group started moving in the direction of Qin Feng's hiding spot. Listening to the conversation, Qin Feng figured out what happened. The poisonous 9-ringed snake he killed must have been the one that ate this Qin Jun guy. As Lei Ju and his crew got closer, Qin Feng held his breath, crouched down in the bushes, and stayed put. He wanted to wait for them to leave before he went to collect the snake's corpse. But as the group passed by Qin Feng's hiding place, a pretty girl in blue jeans seemed to sense something. She suddenly stopped and stared at the bushes where he was hiding. Who's there? The pretty girl, Lu Yan, glared at the bushes, her eyes narrowed. Turns out, she had super sensitive hearing. She was less than 30 feet away and she heard Qin Feng's heartbeat. her sudden shout startled everyone. They all turned to look at Qin Feng's hiding place. "Who is it? Come out!" Everyone tensed, ready to fight. In this dangerous world, a person could die at any moment, and no one could afford to be careless. In the bushes, Qin Feng sighed and resigned himself to his fate. He slowly got to his feet. Still, he wasn't worried. Even if all 7 of these guys teamed up, they couldn't beat him. "It's you." Lu Yen looked at Qin Feng with a hint of surprise, like she recognized him. Qin Feng frowned. He didn't think he knew her. "Lu Yen, do you know him?" Old Wang asked. Lu Yen hesitated for a moment, then quickly thought of something. Her cheeks flushed slightly. She didn't really know Qin Feng, but everyone had their avatars and names posted in the chat channel. There were 1,000 people in the newbie village, and most of them were nothing to look at. Only a few were actually good-looking. Qin Feng was one of them. Lu Yen was a member of the Looks Matter Club, so she paid attention and remembered him. She just didn't want to admit she'd remembered him because he was handsome. "Well, I saw his avatar in the chat channel, that's how I remembered him. His name is Qin Feng." Lu Yen tried to act casual, then, she looked at Qin Feng again. "Qin Feng, what are you doing here?" "Just passing through." Qin Feng replied nonchalantly. Lu Yen frowned. "This area is super dangerous. It's not safe to wander around here alone. We just lost one of our teammates not long ago." She seemed to remember something and turned to look at Lei Ju. "Boss Lei, how about we let Qin Feng join us? It's dangerous for him to be out here all by himself." Old Wang agreed. "Boss Lei, since Qin Jun's gone, we're one person short. Qin Feng could fill in, help with the fighting." Lei Ju nodded thoughtfully. In these early days, humans were much weaker than the beasts. Humans of the same level were no match for the beasts. Teamwork was inevitable. Before long, all sorts of groups and factions would form. If he wanted to expand his influence, he needed to build his own team and attract more followers. With that in mind, Lei Ju looked at Qin Feng. "Qin Feng, show us your stats and talents. If you're not completely useless, I'll let you join us." Lei Ju said, his tone a bit condescending. Hearing this, Lu Yen looked thrilled. "Qin Feng, show Boss Lei your personal info." Old Wang added. "Qin Feng, our Boss Lei is a level 2 powerhouse. You're lucky to get to team up with us." Everyone grinned. Chapter 9. You are listening at novelfull.audio. In their minds, Qin Feng would jump at the chance to join them once he knew Lei Ju was a level 2 powerhouse, but Qin Feng just shrugged and said, "Nah, I'm good solo." With that, he turned and walked away, leaving everyone dumbfounded. Seriously? Did he just turn down Boss Lei? Didn't he realize Boss Lei wasn't just level 2, but also had a killer D-level talent? Lei Ju was stunned too, watching Qin Feng walk away, a flicker of annoyance in his eyes. "Whatever, let's go." "Can't force it," he said, leading the way. The others followed, grumbling under their breath, unable to wrap their heads around Qin Feng's decision. "Man, that guy is something else." Lu Yen huffed, stamping her foot before following the group. As soon as Lei Ju and his crew were gone, Qin Feng casually strolled back. Teaming up with those guys would only expose his hand and slow him down. He walked over to the snake's corpse and started extracting. Endless extraction successful. Gained 2 energy. Jackpot. Qin Feng was stoked. He'd squeezed all he could out of the level 1 creatures here, so no point in sticking around. He headed towards the edge of the novice plain, ready to find some new prey. Not long after, shouts of surprise echoed from where Lei Ju and his group had been. Back in the grove, Lei Ju and the others were staring at the giant snake, its belly slashed open, a scene of utter carnage. The air was thick with the stench of blood. The snake's guts spilled everywhere, and next to it, Lei Qinjun's body. Everyone was speechless for a moment before someone finally spoke. "Judging by how dry the blood is, this snake bought it way before the one we took down." It was Qi Jie, the guy with glasses. Before all this, he'd been a college student who loved reading detective novels. "So, Qi Jie, you're saying someone took it down faster and is stronger than us?" Lei Ju asked. "Yep." Qi Jie nodded, stepping closer to examine the snake. After a moment, he looked up, his face shocked. Lei Ju pressed, "What is it, Qi Jie?" Qi Jie replied, "Boss Lei, if I'm reading this right, one person did all this. There's only one set of footprints. And look at the snake, a perfect cut right at the 7-inch mark. One hit kill, that the others were floored. Holy crap. One hit kill. That's hardcore. No way. This snake's scales are tough as nails. I couldn't break through its defense even with dozens of hits. You're saying someone just sliced right through? That guy's a beast." Lei Ju took a deep breath. One hit kill. Even at level 2, I wouldn't bet on winning a straight-up fight with a level 1 beast. For him to take down a giant snake with one shot. Is he level 3? Qi Jie inhaled sharply. I can't say what level, but he's definitely got the strength of a level 3, and he's a lone wolf. Lone wolf? Qi Jie, you think it's Qin Feng? Lu Yan asked. Qi Jie's eyes widened. Hey, you know what? It could be. Everyone stared at each other, piecing things together. Chapter 10. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Golden treasure chest. Jackpot. He immediately left the chat and sped toward the edge of the newbie zone. Just as he was about to reach the end, he ran into a beast. It was a giant wolf, easily 7 feet tall, resembling a prairie wolf but much bigger, with a silver stripe running from the back of its head to its tail. True sight revealed its stats. Beast, silver-backed gray wolf, mutant. Level 1, combat rating, high 4-star, traits, savage, bloodthirsty, cunning. Calls for backup, skills, none, drop rate, 1%. Qin Feng sucked in a breath, a level 1 mutant, and already a high 4-star threat, stronger than a normal level 2 beast. Typical level 2 beasts only have a 4-star rating. Qin Feng figured he was somewhere between 4-star and high 4-star himself. Compared to this thing, he wasn't sure he could win. This was going to be a tough fight, but the drop rate was 1%, 10 times higher than a regular level 1 monster. Killing it might yield something amazing. Besides, his own combat assessment was just a guess. Time to put it to the test. Fueled by that thought, Qin Feng's fighting spirit surged. He was ready to throw down. Chapter 11, Level Up. Strength skyrockets. Meanwhile, a few hundred yards away, the silver-backed gray wolf spotted Qin Feng. Man and beast locked eyes. Woof, 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 star. The wolf's throat rumbled, its green eyes fixed on Qin Feng with cold disdain. It could tell Qin Feng was just a level 1 noob, an easy snack. Hell, even a level 3 human wouldn't necessarily stand a chance. How dare this puny level 1 trespass into its territory? It would tear him to shreds. Howl, a low growl, the silver-backed gray wolf lunged at Qin Feng. It was terrifyingly fast, a blur of fur and teeth. In seconds, the silver-backed gray wolf covered hundreds of yards, closing in for the kill. It was 10 times faster than any Olympic sprinter, and way faster than Qin Feng. Whoosh! The wind whipped around, carrying a foul stench. The silver-backed gray wolf opened its bloody jaws, aiming for Qin Feng's neck. Qin Feng felt a surge of terror. At the last second, he sidestepped, narrowly avoiding the bite. He couldn't match the wolf's speed, but he could react faster. In a flash, his knife flashed out. He swung, aiming for the wolf's head. Fueled by adrenaline, the strike was ferocious. Clang. Star, the sound of metal on metal. The knife only left a white scratch on the wolf's head. It hadn't even broken the skin. Instead, Qin Feng's arm went numb, and he stumbled backward. Damn it. How hard was this thing's skull? It was like hitting a brick wall. Qin Feng was shocked. The silver-backed gray wolf was dazed by the blow, staggering back, its head ringing. It shook its head, cleared its vision, and stared at Qin Feng with newfound respect. This human was different. Only level 1. But stronger than most level 3s, the wolf tensed, realizing it couldn't underestimate him. Again, man and wolf circled each other. Qin Feng was wary. If he couldn't crack its skull, how was he going to kill it? Wait a minute, everyone always said wolves had copper heads and iron backs. The head was the toughest part, followed by the back. That meant the weak spot was the waist. An idea sparked in Qin Feng's mind. Howl, The giant wolf attacked again, even more ferocious than before, swish, in a heartbeat, the giant wolf was on him, its teeth bared, foul breath blasting from its nostrils. Qin Feng dodged, circling to the wolf's side, searching for its waist, missing its initial lunge. The wolf snapped its head around, slashing at Qin Feng's chest, its claws struck like lightning. Too fast to react. Those claws could easily get a man. At the last second, Qin Feng leaned back, Ryup, cloth tore. The claws left 3 shallow, burning scratches across Qin Feng's chest. Qin Feng used the momentum to get to the wolf's flank, his knife a blur, thwack, schlick, snap, blood sprayed. The knife sliced easily into the wolf's lower waist, finally lodging in the gap between its vertebrae, OOWWWWWW, the giant wolf howled in agony, thrashing wildly. Qin Feng jumped back, yanking the knife down, widening the wound, blood gushed, internal organs spilled out, a gruesome sight. The giant wolf roared in pain, dragging its intestines as it tried to flee. Not so fast. You're not getting away. Qin Feng chased after it, seeing Qin Feng closing in, the giant wolf panicked and howled to the sky, AAO, the long, mournful cry echoed for miles, filled with anguish. Soon, from several directions, the responding howls of other wolves could be heard. Qin Feng felt a chill, it was calling for backup. He remembered the beast's traits, it could summon its pack, howl. Woo-woo, the answering howls grew closer, the pack was coming. He had to finish off the silver-backed gray wolf before they arrived. He sprinted forward, badly wounded, its legs failing. The silver-backed gray wolf could barely move. Qin Feng caught up in seconds, hacking at it with a frenzy of blows. Woomph, then, a blinding white light burst from the wolf's corpse and surged into his body. Killed a level 1 silver-backed gray wolf, mutant. Gained plus 100 energy. You have leveled up to level 2. Strength increased by 10. Agility increased by 10. Endurance increased by 10. Energy increased by 10. Received 5 free attribute points. White light enveloped Qin Feng, a wave of warmth washed through him, making him feel incredible.